Hey guys! So you might have seen our videos on our all Disney official princesses bad role models, which we split into two parts. Part one on Snow White, Cinderella, Aurora, Ariel, Belle, and Jasmine, and part two is on Pocahontas, Mulan, Tiana, Rapunzel, Merida, and Moana. If you haven't watched them, then check it out right now. When we recorded this debate, the total footage added up to just under 3 hours. And the part one and part two videos only add up to just under 50 minutes of footage. So we've decided to release a separate video for each of the princesses to show you all our points for each princess. So we aren't missing anything out. Hope you guys enjoy it. For this video, the princess we'll be focusing on is Aurora.
All right. First problem. She only has 18 lines in the entire film. She's the main character. Her name is in the title. But is she like the main, like best character? No, because there's nothing about her. There is nothing interesting. If you can list me her ambitions or what she really does in the film, besides sleeping, because that's all she does, then I can probably list her as a really interesting character, but there's nothing. I mean, in the entire film, she just sings, she talks to animals, she dances with a stranger, which I'll come back to that later, but she's not a role model. She doesn't give out like a role model. She doesn't give out any characteristics about herself. So I just think she's not really active, to be honest.
Yeah, and I agree. I don't even have that many points, to be honest. I wouldn't class her as a good or a bad role model. I'd just say she's just there. There is not a lot that we can learn from her. I mean, one of the only things I could think of was that life and growing up has risks. So her risk was growing up and then the sleeping curse, touching the spinning wheel. So it can show us that us, like, we all go through stages when we are going to have to go through some risks, and that's just a fundamental thing of life. That's the only thing. But I can't say that there is much more. I mean, yeah, I can't say that she's really a good role model. I can say though that the fairies are a good role model, but we're focusing on the princesses.
So the film should mainly be about them, like the three good fairies facing the big bad dragon or something, not Sleeping Beauty. And one thing that does bug me is that she fell in love with a guy who she thought she remembers in a dream. I mean, if I remember dancing or kissing a guy and then I'll probably see him, does that mean I'm instantly in love with him? Does that say that to kids?
No.
That's just gives a bad lesson.
Yeah. But then I guess that is the point when parents would go in and they would go, this is not right,
stranger danger.
Which is literally the whole couple of
That's the whole thing with these films, like stranger danger.
It really is, like, especially with like the oldest ones. It really is like, all, hey, you just met this man and marry him. Let's take the words of Elsa. You can't marry a man you just met. Okay.
Exactly.
Let's listen to the new princesses, guys.
He's somebody that is linked to Aurora, but also linked to the three fairies. So if they say on her 16th birthday she will be pricked by a spinning wheel and fall into a sleeping curse, why didn't they just not go to the castle on her 16th birthday and just take her there the next day? That would have saved a lot of people.
But at the same time, she was to be married on her 16th birthday.
No, but why didn't they just arrange it on the next day? That way...
Timing wasn't great for them.
Timing is never great for them.
No, considering the fact they slept for so long, they lost a lot of time. So, yeah, timing wasn't the best thing for them.
So she's not really the most active princess in the entire...
No, she's probably the least.
No, sorry, Emily. I know it's your favorite, but Let's be honest.
For
Doesn't teach-
sentimental reasons, let's just say that, because this is the film that I literally grew up watching over and over again.
Okay. So
That
Emily,
was
what
me
does
with
it
Beauty
teach
and the
you?
Beast.
What does it teach you?
Well, what does the film teach me?
No, what does the character Aurora teaches you?
Yeah, not a lot. But when I'm a kid, I'm not gonna be thinking, oh yeah, well, what does Aurora teach me? Like, you know.
No, but it must have influenced you into doing something.
I just love the story, you know. It was just such. I know she only had 18 lines, but as a kid, I wasn't gonna go, oh my god, she never really talked. It's not like it's not the first thing you would think of. Like honestly, I'm saying this now because, you know, the older you get, the more you understand, the more you can actually, you know, focus on little details. You can see that, you know, trusting a stranger and listening to him, like, you crazy? Like, you know,
Not just a stranger. It's like a very older stranger. Because remember in the beginning, she was a newborn baby and he was like 10 years old.
I don't think he was 10. He wasn't old. He wasn't that old.
How old would you say that young Philip in the beginning?
Probably 6, 7, probably.
Okay, let's just say 7. So if she's 16, he would be 23.
And that would have been okay in that time. Now we'd be like a bit suspicious.
It doesn't matter about that
stuff.
time. It doesn't matter about in those days. It just tells kids that maybe like it's fine to go out with older guys, and maybe it is okay now. But still, you can't just trust someone like older.
No, now. Back then, maybe. Not now. Not ever.
Teaching point.
Okay.
Teaching point. That's a teaching point.
Yeah.
You got to be careful about older guys because sometimes they're not that trustworthy.
Careful
be careful in general. Yeah.
But she wasn't the worst. I don't think she was the worst because she didn't have much of a thing.
For me.
We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this video a like, thumbs up, comment, subscription, everything. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell to stay up to date with our content, and make sure to share our Disney debate videos to any Disney fans you know of. Please leave us a comment below to let us know what other Disney debates you would like to see, or if there's any other specific Disney content you'd like us to do. Till next time, bye from all of us at the Debate Hut. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.